Do you want to achieve financial freedom? Imagine for a moment retiring early. Imagine for a moment owning multiple properties. Imagine for a moment that those properties that you own pay for your lifestyle while you travel, or maybe you move to Europe. Why not? I have a recommendation in that case. Doesn't that sound good? Well, then stick around. I'm Andrea Battista. I'm your North Carolina realtor, and I'm a global real estate advisor with Premier Sotheby's International Realty. I ask my clients, right, what are you looking for? Well, we're looking to acquire multiple properties and eventually have few properties that can pay for our lifestyle. It sounds great. I want to do that too. How do we do that? Today we talk about short-term rental. Let's talk about it. Is it a good investment? Is it a bad investment? Which one is good, or which way should I do it? Great questions. How to choose one? How do I know if it's going to be profitable? No, you don't need a magician. You don't need someone to read your tarot to know that. All you need is numbers and some common sense. Number one, most important, because the market is saturated, your Airbnb should be unique. In which way? In as many ways as possible. Does it matter the size? Well, yes, like a large home that sleeps 12 people, you will be able to charge more money per night. But it's also a lot more money to maintain. Is the return on investment really worth it? Yeah, might be. Might be, because it will appreciate more in the future. But that's a different conversation. Let's not let the ADD take over this video. It could be a tree house, it could be an A-frame. It's gonna be an experience that is different than staying in a hotel. Otherwise, staying in a hotel is a much better option, right? Sometimes you can create that. You can bring that charm out of the property, right? And number two is photography. It needs to be a place that not just photographs well, but you need to hire the best photographer. And why not many of them? It's like, Andrea, how am I gonna hire all these photographers? I don't have all this money to spend. Good question again. For free, you can give them free nights. They go there, they create content. Maybe you still have to pay them a little bit, but not as much. Get some social media influencers to stay at your property. And if influencers don't want to go there, that means it's not that special to begin with. Sorry to tell you. Number three, buy something that already was a short-term rental. You don't start from scratch, right? So you're buying already an asset that is making money. And see where the opportunities are. Maybe they're charging $200 a night now, but you read the reviews and they're saying everything was great, but the towels were rough. Everything was great, but the water wasn't hot enough. Everything was great, but the fire pit was complicated. Know exactly what you need to fix in order to make it better. You change the furniture and you make it more upscale. It's all about how you package it, right? So you want to charge more, it's going to look more, it's going to feel more, and then you will attract a crowd that is willing to pay more. Spend the least amount, buy something that is not so crazy expensive, and charge the most that you can. The most important thing for an Airbnb or a short-term rental in general is that guests are happy. All you need is a bad review and your business is not going to go so well. So this is just one way, one step toward financial freedom. I always recommend to diversify and not put all your eggs in one basket. I would suggest you have multiple short-term rentals. If you can find them next to each other, that would be ideal. So it's easier to service, easier to take care of it. Watch the other video. The next video is going to be probably about townhomes, which I'm starting to really love. I wasn't a believer, now I'm a believer, and I will tell you why. You have any question? You know where to find me. DM. Tell me if I'm right, tell me if I'm wrong. Even though I'm not. I'm just kidding. Okay? Ciao. Love isn't me you're looking for. I can see it in your eyes.